Our pets are creatures of habit and they thrive on routine. Therefore, it's important to make any changes to this routine as early in your pregnancy as possible. That way, they won't associate any sudden change with the arrival of a new baby. The home environment is a good place to start. Set up the nursery nice and early so your pets have plenty of time to become familiar with it. Let them have a good look around, a sniff, and explore the new furniture. There may be areas you might want to establish as a pet-free zone. You may need to consider a physical barrier to ensure that they're secure. Gates suitable for dogs are available at most baby equipment outlets and larger retail stores. Many cats have the ability to jump over these gates, so you may wish to consider adapting a fly screen door for indoor use. If you're changing your pet's sleeping arrangements, for example, you're moving your pet out of your bedroom, the new area needs to be as inviting and exciting as possible, so make sure you provide them with an enriched environment with lots of things to do. It's also an ideal time to get your pets ready for the new smells and noises they may experience. Apply baby creams and lotions to yourself and allow your pets to smell them. Give them lots of affirmation so they associate the smells with positive experiences. I recommend you familiarise your pets with sounds such as a baby crying. You can download the sounds of a baby crying from our website and play them softly while positively affirming your pet. As your pet becomes more comfortable, slowly raise the volume. It may take a couple of weeks for your pets to be comfortable with the baby sounds, but be patient and remember to reaffirm your pets through the process. Don't forget the car either. If you intend to travel with your pets, make sure you plan where you're going to place your pet in relation to the baby. If there's not a physical barrier, locate the child restraint on one side and harness your dog or cat carrier on the other. If your dog is not used to travelling in a harness, practice well before the baby arrives. Time's also another important consideration in your planning. If mum spends lots of time with the pets, then you may need to consider your partner taking more responsibility for the exercise and feeding duties. The baby will take a large percentage of your time. Make sure your dog is comfortable walking on leash beside an empty pram. You may need to practice this a few times, and remember, never tie the leash to the pram. It's also a great idea to make sure that your pets get used to spending time away from you even when you're at home. We don't want our pets associating that they are spending time away from you because of the baby. If you have a cat, it's really important your partner takes over cleaning the litter tray while you are pregnant. Many of you will have already heard about toxoplasmosis. This is a parasite that can be passed in cat feces and can be harmful to an unborn baby. Make sure your litter trays are cleaned at the start and end of each day. This will stop the feces from becoming infectious. Now, neighbouring cats may be using your garden as their litter tray, so wear gloves if you're doing the gardening and make sure you thoroughly wash your hands after handling any cat. It's also a good idea to get your annual vet checkup out of the way. This is an ideal time to ensure your pets are fit and healthy. Talk to your vet about appropriate worming and flea products, and you may also wish to discuss any behavioural issues or the advantages of desexing. Don't forget to plan for your hospital stay because you may both be away from home for a couple of days. Organising family or friends to help is one option, and personally I think it's important to try and keep their routine as normal as possible. But you may need to consider them being cared for by a boarding establishment. While most dogs are comfortable in this environment, you may want to practice run with your cat as they may not enjoy the experience the first time round. Well, there certainly is a lot to take into consideration. Sit down with your partner and discuss any changes that need to be made. And I think it's a great idea to have a pet plan so nothing is left to chance. And make sure you stock your cupboard full of pet food because that's the last thing you need to worry about.